Hi, welcome to my show. I'm going to be drinking these 3 whiskeys out of this giant cup today without Holden because he didn't want to be here with us. So, yeah, how's everyone doing? It's quiet. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Okay. So Joe's already here. He says we're blending whiskeys. So it's probably only going to be good if Holden does it. It's just going to be me saying it burns. So. And it was my idea too, by the way. Not that Holden would have posted that. I agree. It does sound like a good show. But I wasn't prepared. And Bino's here too. My 2 best friends, Joe and Bino. Forget Holden and blend some margaritas. You know, I actually think I have a pre-made margarita in my wine fridge.
Are you gonna drink it?
That's what Joe says. He says, forget Holden and blend some margaritas. My brother got the Ninja Creamy, and he says you can make frozen margaritas in there. Like, I bet that's fantastic. Well, yeah, but if they're homemade and yummy, I mean, as long as it's got tequila in it, I guess I don't complain. So.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm not even in the frame yet.
Look at who likes to show up late. Welcome to the Lauren Show.
Sorry, guys. I was showering. And I got hot.
Why are you looking at me?
Because...
Introduce yourself. This is your first time on the Lauren Show, right?
Yeah. So, hi, everybody. My name is Holden.
Are you nervous?
That's when everyone's supposed to say, hi, Holden.
Hi, Holden.
Um...
Are you nervous to be on the first time on the Lauren Show?
Yeah, so
you know what happens here, right?
I'm actually nervous. I've never been on the Lauren Show before, although I've been a long-time fan.
Do you know what happens here?
What happens here at the Lauren Show?
Usually I drink some alcohol and then I start yelling at my co-host.
Oh, great. That scares me.
Sometimes I get physical.
Since I'm your co-host today, that actually, I do feel scared. So there's that.
Maybe you should go get that margarita and I'll drink it.
Good idea. Maybe that'll make you less aggressive.
I don't know about that. So, Derek's also here. Cheers, everyone. Blending whiskey sounds like a nice hobby. Didn't you start a bottle? Right?
What?
Not that fridge.
What fridge?
The little one.
That one?
No, my wine fridge.
Oh, gotcha.
Holden doesn't know where anything is in this house. Do you know how, like, a mom knows, like, where you set down your, I don't even know, anything, even though it's like behind your bed or something, and she's like, yep, it's on the right corner. That's me. That's how I feel. Jacob says he is currently making almond cheesecake ice cream in his Ninja Creamy.
Wow.
Holden is jealous. He wishes that he could have a Ninja Creamy, but they're all sold out.
I do. First of all, Ninja Creamy, is that not like the best name ever? And then second of all, ice cream, low-calorie ice cream, that's all a man needs in life. I'm actually going to grab a soda, too, because I'm thirsty.
Wait, here.
Is it full?
Yeah.
But it has caffeine in it.
Well, who cares? It's 6 o'clock.
Exactly. I'm an old man.
Who is high maintenance? Okay, so this is Ranchola Gloria limited edition margarita wine cocktail strawberry.
Ooh, it's an LE.
Yeah, but I had it before and I don't think I liked it.
Yeah, I think it was kind of had that fake sweetness taste that you don't love.
I'm not a big flavored margarita person. I much prefer just house margaritas.
Yeah.
It's like sour. Like, what are those sour candies?
Puckers? Like sour puckers, like alcohol.
No,
Warheads?
not quite like, Warheads.
Warheads.
It's not quite sour pucker.
Warhead is way more sour than sour pucker.
No, but sour pucker is like, I don't know. I haven't had sour pucker since I was drunk and Sarah was pouring it down my throat.
Good
I
time.
don't really remember what it tasted like.
Ooh. Actually, not bad. You know, if I was floating on a pontoon or like in some floaties down the Wolf River, like I could drink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
You
believe it
have
or
like an
not,
old man vein right here, and it's like all squiggly.
I've always had that vein.
I don't think I like it.
It's not an old man. That's not an old man vein. That's a
But when
vein
you're
that you get.
old, your skin is like stretches and.
It seems really bright here.
Yeah, it's because I'm here. That's too dark. That's not my lighting.
How's that?
I don't know.
I'm missing a hat. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, go cover up those things on your head.
Wow, rude.
Holden ate a bunch of junk food and then got a pimple on his forehead. So it isn't my fault that he ate all the junk food. I didn't force it down his throat. Who else is here? Oh, Peter's here. Peter.
Sorry, I gotta get that.
I feel like when you say it, it sounds like Peter, what's his nuts from that show. And when,
Family Guy?
Yeah.
Or is it
And
Family
then-
Guy?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, Family Guy. But when I say it, it sounds like
Hey, Peter.
Peter.
That's what I'm trying to.
Sounds funky. He says, I did. It's never ending trying to figure out what to try next.
Wait, what is he talking about?
He is made a blended whiskey bottle.
Oh, yeah. It's called an infinity bottle.
Yeah.
Yes. He did do that.
My hands smell like pickles.
Yeah, basically today I wanted to sit down.
First of all, you're starting that sentence wrong. Lauren suggested that I would want to.
Sorry, Lauren told me that I should blend whiskey today. Ergo, I decided that I would get all of my favorite whiskeys. And,
These are your favorite?
well, there's some of my favorites. I didn't want to pull out all of my favorites. That would be absolutely hammered. Plus, I feel like, you know, a Bur Rye would be a fun one to try to out-blend since it's a blend itself. And then...
Can you move closer? You're making my head look really big.
Well, why are you sitting like that?
Because
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
sit
sit
on
like
my
that.
butt.
Why?
It hurts.
Why? Okay.
Okay, and also turn your hat around because I can't see your eyeballs in your camera.
It literally defeats the purpose of trying to cover these up.
Well, then go like this.
Why do we go like this?
Oh.
So, yo, hey guys. So today, Mr. White, we're cooking some Crystal Meth. Good thing this is a live stream because if it wasn't a live stream, I would get demonetized for that. But yo, Mr. White. Yeah, bitch. She's never seen Breaking Bad. She doesn't get any of those references. But if you have seen Breaking Bad, that's just because it's a damn good show.
There's popcorn on the floor.
I wonder who that's from. Man, we're off to a slow start today.
Well, yeah, because you're over here running around like a weirdo.
I'm not that weird. But anyway, yeah, so then we all know how much I love the Woodford batch proofs that come out, so I decided to blend one of those as well. And then this Russell's 13. It's actually been a long time since I've drank any of it. And I said, screw it. Let's see if I can blend it. Since, you know, we've had different Russells on the channel before, and I like Russell's 13, and I gladly want to drink Russell's 13. But I think we're going to go in order, starting with this Bur Rye, because this one is only, I believe, 100 proof? 105 proof. Wow.
Thanks for sharing.
So this is a lower proof one. To be honest, guys, I really wanted an excuse to drink all of my really good bottles. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing today. But yeah. So let's get started right away with this. I just love how heavy this cork is. This Master's Key cork is so heavy and metal and cool. Some might say it's even bitchin'.
You're on a roll today.
Have you tried this one?
Mhm.
It's really good.
Really?
Oh, yes. On the nose.
My hands smell funny, right?
I mean, It smells like a hand, I think.
It smells like the chicken I devoured yesterday. Wait, no. What is the word? Demolished? No. I didn't eat it. I just took it apart.
Shredded.
Yeah, but I want to sound
Destroyed.
more aggressive than that.
Destroyed.
Yeah, but that sounds like I like.
Annihilated.
Yeah, but that sounds like I ate it. Whatever. Doesn't smell good. I'm not enjoying it.
Abolished.
I don't know.
Peter says, yes, good show. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're off to a slow start, and I'm sorry for that.
Wait, why are we off to a slow start?
I don't know. I feel like we're not really on tip top of our game today.
Do you want me to start yelling?
I don't know if we're to that point yet, but I haven't eaten anything tonight, so we're just gonna see how this goes. But anyway,
I like when Holden doesn't eat and gets drunk.
then she likes to take advantage of me, and I'm just a faithful little Christian boy, and she's all up taking advantage of me, trying to anyway. But anyway, let's get into this Wild Turkey Master's Keep burr right here.
Wait, what are you mixing it with?
Nothing. This is the starter glass, and I'm mixing other whiskeys to try to get it to be better than this whiskey. But I want it to be better than the whiskey, but I want it to be on the same level. Like, obviously, this one is a burr rye. I want it to be, a little bit funky and kind of have some of those rye notes, but also have some bourbon character. Whereas this one is usually a super, like, fruity, desserty, like a cherry pie filling, like, deliciousness. And the Woodford's kind of more on the darker side of dessert town. So I want to keep them on that general stretch of proof and palate and everything, but I want to try to get something as good as these bottles of whiskey here. That being said, I also never posted this on the old IG, so bear with me for a second while I just quickly put a story out there with a link for the people's.
Why are you slacking so
see
much?
It. I don't know. Why am I slacking so much, Lauren?
Why are you saying it like that?
Because this isn't even my show. You're supposed to be doing this.
It was my show. We've always fucking looking around at each other with ponies up our butts.
Why would we have ponies in there?
I don't know. Peter says, you plan on mixing those bourbons together?
No. No, sirree, Bob. These are going to be my starters.
These are the reference bourbon.
Yes, reference bourbon. This is my, what is it called in a scientific study?
Controls.
These are my control bourbons. And then my experiments will be other whiskeys that I will try to one up my control bourbons with the same palates.
I feel like I have to re-say that sentence with a lot of judgment. You plan on mixing those bourbons together?
And the thing is, people can drink the way they want to drink. I won't judge them, but I wouldn't. No, that's not me. You guys know that. I mean, maybe I would, like, a little bit, but there's no way in hell I'd be mixing that big of a pour with one of these guys. But yeah, honestly, Wild Turkey Master's Keep, it smells super light fruity. I want to say apple skins, maybe a little of like a cinnamon apple. It does have a gentle spice in there. I want to say it's got a nice butterscotchy ness in it. It's not your typical whiskey. It's a burr rye, so obviously it's not a typical whiskey. But the nose tends to have a little bit more of that, like, in those interesting notes that you would get from the rye. But it's also more on my palate the way I kind of like bourbons. So that's kind of my opinion on how I'm feeling on the nose. But let's get on the palate and figure that guy out.
Isaiah V is here. Say hi to him.
I love this bottle so much. It's so good. All right, sorry.
Follow directions.
Isaiah's V, welcome to the live stream. Cheers to you, buddy. I didn't do that for anyone else. So Isaiah's V, you better feel very lucky.
Do it for Peter.
Peter.
Bino.
What is his catchphrase again? Bino in the house.
Derek.
DJ D Rock.
Did you come up with that?
I think they're in Wild and Out,
Oh.
the guy's name
Jacob?
is DJ D-Rip. Jacoby. Oh, it's a quiet one.
And Joe.
Joe, it's Dickens. Sorry, Joe, it's Dickens. What about Robin? She not in there?
No.
Unbelievable.
She gets to miss out because she didn't comment.
Wow. You guys, that's the kind of special greeting you get here at the Bourbon Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Is some kind of something or another with a solid clink. Okay, so we got the control bourbon here. Now, we need at least one rye and one bourbon to make this blend. Now, the obvious solution would be Wild Turkey 202. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use any Wild Turkey 101 product. I can use a Russell's if I want, like a Russell's single barrel, and I can use Rare Breed if I wanted to, but I won't be using any Wild Turkey 101 for this blend. Robin is in the chat. Red Robin. I can't say it's Red Robin Yum. That feels weird. Robin Redbreast. That also feels weird. But technically, Robin Redbreast is still a fictional character.
They used to
Cheers,
call
Robin.
her, my grandparents call her Robbie Bobby.
Robbie Lobby? Robbie Bobby? It's like Ricky Bobby, except the Robbie Bobby. Okay, so on the rye trains, it is somewhat unique. It has a good amount of that caramely dessertness, but I want something with a little bit of light fruit. I actually think I'm going to grab Balboa Rye. If I remember correctly, Balboa Rye tends to have a little bit more of that like ryeness, that light fruity floral carameliness, like a typical rye would have. And that it does come in at 100 proof. So I will grab the New Riff Balboa Rye to start, and then I think I'll start there. And then I'll also grab a bourbon while I'm down there. I'm minimizing how many times I get up. But
You need me to get it?
I can get it. You probably wouldn't be able to find it as fast as me.
Well, I'm not stupid. I have better eyesight than you.
Okay, well, I already see the Balboa Rye. Now I just got to think what I'm going to want to mix with it. So on the bourbon side of things, this does have a decent dessertiness in it, along with a good amount of oakiness. There's a decent oak presence in this. I'm going to want something that shows a little bit of age. Peter says, is Balboa Rye malted rye? No, it is not. Balboa Rye is Balboa Rye. I think it's...
What's Balboa mean?
It's a type of
Like a
rye. It's like winter wheat, or like, you know, you can have like winter wheat or red wheat, or not red wheat. Or can you have red wheat? Red Fife. Yeah, it's just a type of grain, like an heirloom grain, basically. That from a certain strain of whatever. Balboa Rye is in the back left corner. Okay. So bourbon. Let's talk bourbon. Bourbon, we want something desserty. Part of me wants to go with a Larsen Bauer proof, but that's too high of proof. I want to keep it around that 100 to 110 proof. 110 would probably be ideal since the Balboa Rye is 100, it's bottled and bond, and a 110 proofer would probably round out to about 105. But if I'm thinking of a 110 proof bourbon with a dessertiness to it, I think maybe I would want to go with, man, I don't know. That's a hard one. Early times bottling, no, that kind of has too light of a thing. I'm gonna want something. Honestly, Woodford Reserve wouldn't be a bad one, or like a Woodford Double Oak. Something from Brown Foreman wouldn't be a bad idea.
I have Woodford Double Oaks in the hand.
Yeah, that's like a 90 proofer though, isn't it?
90.4.
You know, bring the Woodford up here as well.
The Woodford
Double Oaks, yeah. I think that might help me out. Oh, actually, I lied. Put the Woodford back down there.
Aww.
There's a Bardstown, the one with the white label. I believe it's the wheated one. It's right in front, behind the Blood Oath. Right behind the Blood Oath.
This one?
Yes, please. Does it say wheated on it? On the side? Outside? Wheat?
It says
Is
a
that wheat?
blend of bourbon makers.
Oh, can I see? I think this is a wheated bourbon. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 96 proof. No, this is corn rye barley. I need the black one. I'm sorry. I need the black one. It's right. It should be right next to this one.
No, that one's green.
Oh, it should be somewhere over there.
This is
So black label on it. Oh yes, perfect. That one should be a bottled and bond wheated bourbon.
wheat is 20%.
Yes, wheat. Perfect. Okay, I think we got a good starter here. We're gonna go with something.
Oh my gosh.
Are you okay? You
I
wanna sit on a pillow?
died. No, you always give me the stupid pillow.
I give you the better
I
pillow.
give you the better pillow. That's just what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night.
Maybe it is.
I'm gonna kick you tonight.
Okay, here I got an empty Glen. We are going to start with this rye. I feel like a burr rye is probably one of the harder things to blend. But as you guys can see, this is a newer Balboa rye. Comes in at 100 proof, 6 years old, bottled and bond. The mash bill of it is 95% Balboa rye and then 5% malted rye. So it does have malted rye in it, just 5%. It's 95.5 rye. And it's aged at least 4 years. But I'm pretty sure the age statement I thought this was 6 years old, but I could be wrong. It could not have an age statement, which is fine. I think the only thing that we're going to be missing in this blend here is probably about 5 proof and a little bit of age, a couple years of age. But let's go ahead and pour some Balboa rye in here and just make sure that this is the kind of what we're looking for here. Oh, yeah, I think that's spot on, actually. I think the Balboa rye, it's got that light fruity, like a crisp green apple. It does have a slight spice in it, but it's almost more florally than spicy. But it also has that caramelness in it. Maybe butterscotch. I'm always torn between saying caramel or butterscotch. That's one of those notes that kind of gets like on the iffy train for me. I feel like I'm far over. Far over, bro. Maybe I'm fine, actually. But anyway. Yeah, let's get on the palate just to double check. Okay, palate is definitely lighter, fruitier. Ooh. Man, it's been a while since I've had this. But this is really good. What are you doing?
Nothing?
Oh. This is really good on the palate. This is like, it's got this like up front that light fruitiness, but then toward the back it finishes with this immense caramely note. Like sweet, sugary caramel mixed, like a sweet caramel apple. Like a really sweet caramel apple, heavy caramel apple. Try this. I think you actually might like that. That one is the newer Balboa rye. Finishes with a lot of caramel in
It
it.
hurts my tongue.
It hurts your tongue. What is your first whiskey of the day?
Hey.
Sugar Kitty's in the chat says meow. Oh, ow, fuck. Anyway, sorry, Sugar Kitty.
You
I've been
said
doing
meow,
this.
ow, fuck? I don't read that.
I hit my elbow. I have like tendonitis in my elbow or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I couldn't move it for a couple days. Anyway, cheers to you, Sugar Kitty. Meow.
He says,
Crap computer
crap
day.
computer day. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's sad.
Cheers. Cheers.
So, Sugar Kitty, what you
Meow,
missed here
meow.
basically is
Holden's fucking around.
that's not true. We're doing a blend today. I have three whiskeys that I thoroughly enjoy. It's going to be this Wild Turkey Master's Keep. This is the Burr Rye. We have some Russell's 13 and some Woodford Batch Proof, and we're trying to blend. Trying to take two cheaper whiskeys, and blend something as good or better that is similar to the palate of the original whiskey. And so for the beginning one here on this Burr Rye, I'm going with New Riff Balboa Rye and the Bardstown Wheated Bourbon, the Bottled and Bond Wheated Bourbon. Because I think that the light fruitiness of this Balboa would do really great with the dark notes that I get from a wheated bourbon like this Bardstown. So I'm not doing anything super exact, guys, but I am just trying to get like a good 50-50 mix, possibly. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'll just kind of, that was probably like probably a 2-to-1 ratio there of Balboa and the
You have more jobs to do.
thing. Hanging AZ here says, oh, he's up there, I see. Oh, for Rip, are you, bud? San Lauren. Hanging AZ, how are you now?
I'm not a bud.
That's why he said and Lauren.
I know I'm not a bud.
You want to be a bud?
No, I want to be a lesbian.
Whoa. A what?
He says, had a sample of Wild Turkey 101 12 year last night. Was so good I retired from whiskey.
Aw, you lucky son of a bitch. Honestly, I love what Wild Turkey does. Wild Turkey makes so many good whiskeys that I really, really, really want to get this year's Master's Keep. But it's $275. I paid, I think, what did I pay? $200 for this one?
I
this
thought
one?
it was only 170 something.
No, I think this one was like $200 on the dot. The sticker's still in the box over there. I can look later. But I'm pretty sure I only paid $200 for this one. And this is a Burr Rye, which I like bourbons and I like rye. But a rum finished bourbon is the newest Master's Keep, which I feel like a lot of people do. And it's $275. It's one of those, like, I don't know what I'm going to do if I see it. Like, I'm probably going to freak out and have to, like, come up with some kind of decision on the fly. And I don't even know. I guess it depends on my financial situation at that point, whether or not that's something I would buy. Because I would love to get it. But $275 is a lot of effing money.
Yeah, it is.
But now we got this blended here. I'm going to go ahead and get it on the nose.
Sugar Kitty says, yikes, got connected. Not really. Wants a reboot. BRB. Okay, we'll re-cheers you when you come back.
Bye, Sugar Kitty.
I have a Master's Keep sample as well, but not sure what year.
Oh, man. There's so many. I've heard so many good things about all the different Master's Keeps, and, like, that's why I really want this. And the box is cool, and the bottle's cool, and, like, the whole thing is cool. Honestly, though, maybe if I got this year's Master's Keep, depending on, I don't know. Maybe that would be one that I could open at our wedding. The only thing is, like, it's not like a stereotypical bourbon because it's finished in rum casks. So, like, maybe I would keep it until later this year. And if I don't find anything better before our wedding, then I'll save it for the wedding. But if I do find something better, then I'll open the Master's Keep.
So, if you do that, are you going to be able to get me a present?
Why wouldn't I?
Because you just spent $300 of the wedding budget on a fucking bottle of whiskey.
It's not the wedding budget. That's a bourbon bar budget.
No, it's the wedding budget.
It's the bourbon bar budget.
For the wedding, it's the wedding budget.
That's not the wedding budget.
It's the wedding budget.
Oh, we still have to buy a new camera.
Yeah, you're supposed to get to 1,000 damn subscribers. You're not trying very hard.
I'm sorry. Life is hard, okay? I'm trying.
If you just posted your titties on the internet, you'd get 1,000 subscribers.
You know, if I just sold feet pictures, man, we could be. We could retire. Feet. Yeah, they don't want cute feet. They want the sweaty, long toenail.
You have freaking hairy ass toes. I've never met anyone who has every single toe that has hair on it. Except for you.
Hey, what can I say?
Disgusting.
God made me special.
God made
That's how I walk so silently through the night. It's like little sound dampeners on my toes. No, if Trevor was watching, he would have left by now.
I still have the Master's Keep 17 years, still working for a trade partner. I had 1/3 of the bottle before from a split, so ...
What do you want?
From this?
Huh?
Like you're going to give him 1/3 of that?
No. He's saying, I think the vibe I'm getting from that is,
Maybe he'll let you go to his house and taste it when we're in Canada. Stick your tongue in
A
it.
trade partner. I feel like he tasted it, didn't like it, and now wants to get rid of it.
He drank a third of it, and he decided.
No, I think he traded a third of the bottle with other people, or like they all pitched in, and like the first person drank the first third, and the second third, and then the last third is his or whatever. And then, but he tasted it and didn't like it, and he doesn't want to drink $200 whiskey when he can trade it for something he likes. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of what I was thinking you meant by that. Robin says, what's the Lauren show budget? Infinity. There's no budget. Everything she wants.
Foot model, are you, bud?
Man, I could be a damn foot model.
I'm not a bud. I have pretty feet, though.
Yeah, too bad you didn't pick someone with a foot fetish. Imagine if I had no, I'm not gonna go there. Anyway, Peter White says,
We're gonna go over enough.
wedding bar budget should be OnlyFans. Just kidding. Old Forester 100, Wild Turkey 101, and down from there. True. Most people who are coming to our wedding wouldn't drink liquor, but we can't have it anyway.
We're not having liquor at the wedding. We didn't want to pay for it.
It would have been like an extra $4,000 for a liquor license.
I think it was an extra $1,000 or something like that, or estimated to be $1,000. But
are you sure?
Yeah, you were the one that looked into it.
I thought it was more than that.
You went to Gerzak's and asked the guy, and he said, "Well, you pay per bottle. Most people usually pay about $1,000."
Maybe it was $1,800.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, we already have a high enough drink spend with wine.
We already have $4,000.
So we are. It's not $4,000.
It's $3,500.
So we're not going to add more to that. And if people who don't want to drink beer can suck it.
Okay, so
the Lauren show had the budget.
The Lauren show has a special budget. I'm not sure what she spends her budget on exactly at the Lauren show, but it does have a special budget of infinity. Honestly, these, I think, I don't want to be that guy, you know, who said I nailed it off the bat. But I'll be damned if these don't smell. I haven't tasted it yet, but smell both of those and tell me they don't smell similar.
This one's a lot sweeter.
A lot sweeter, though?
Yeah.
I mean, they're different
like a
whiskeys.
Lot sweeter.
I know. I know.
This one
but
smells
they're different
like brown
whiskeys.
sugar. And this one does not.
But the purpose, it's not supposed to be exact. I mean, like...
You just said...
No, I know.
They smell exactly the same.
No, I said they smell oddly similar. I did not say they smell exactly the same. I'm saying, like...
have the same amount of burn in my nose?
No, I'm saying, like, you could see how I got to here from here. Couldn't you? I mean, yes, this one...
I don't know.
I feel like the bourbon...
Like they put a cube of sugar.
I feel like the bourbon, like, that quarter... Like, that 1-to-2 ratio of bourbon rye was too much bourbon still. Maybe I need, like, a 1-to-3 or 1-to-4 ratio. This one is sweeter. Desserty sweetness. But it's not a stretch. I mean, I can see the similarities in it. I think this one just needs more rye, so I'll add some after I taste it.
Hanging AZ says, I would go to a wedding with Old Forester 100 and Wild Turkey 101. Hockey fight or Irish fist fight might break out. LOL. Laugh out loud. Well, I hope nobody's fighting at my wedding, and if they do, I'm gonna jump in.
No. Okay, so there's a scene in Peaky Blinders where they're about to have a wedding, and Tommy Shelby has a meeting, like a clan meeting, or like a gang meeting for like his family, and he just gives a speech, and he goes, "No fucking fighting." Then he goes to each individual person. He goes, "No fighting, no fucking fighting, no fucking fighting," and then he just goes down the line, and like, I'm bad at like the Thomas Shelby accent.
I can't see him swearing. I can just see him going.
We should watch Peaky Blinders.
Oh.
Oh no, we actually should. I think you would like it a
Make
lot.
it through Outlander, huh?
I know. That's why I think your dad would love Peaky. You hear that, Derek? I think you should watch Peaky Blinders. I think you would love that show very strongly.
He's too busy doing other manly things.
This-
To watch Peaky Blinders.
This this blend I have here, definitely sweeter on the palate. Too sweet. I mean, I do need to do more rye.
I told you.
This bourbon is so overpowering in the rye in this scenario, and I knew that, but like I'm talking nuances here.
No, you are just lying to everyone here.
I'm not lying.
You are.
I'm not. I don't lie to my people.
Peter says, no, I like it a lot. Just a good trade bottle for the stuff I cannot get. I had 8 ounces already. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Sugar Kitty says, well, that was painful, ... Is your kitty watching hockey in that picture?
No, I think it's in front of a window.
But it looks like they're like a kitty watching a hockey rink from back here.
It does kind of look like cats at a hockey game. There's 2 cats
2 kitties.
in that photo.
Is that Sugar and Spice?
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
That's me. Except it's everything bitchy. Had to smuggle a cooler of beer around my back at my brother's wedding. The non-wine people were dying of thirst.
Honestly, we should have a live stream be a wine one. I've been itching to drink crush a bottle of wine recently.
If I crush a bottle of wine, I'm gonna be fucking hammered.
Yeah, so will I, and we'll have fun.
Yeah, what you want?
I still have that like $30 bottle of Zinfandel in there.
I don't want that.
No, I know I do.
You mean you get your own bottle and I get my own bottle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time for
You guys
sure.
are not. We're gonna have to put a warning on that one.
We would have to open some.
After 9 p.m. on
We'd have to
cable
cook
channels.
steak and then or like something, and then have dinner beforehand and drink the wine with the dinner. That way, we're not just downing an entire bottle of wine for a live stream.
I'm gonna get hammered anyway.
Well, I know, but your wine's cheap. I don't want to waste that expensive bottle of wine
I'm gonna
on.
keep bottle too.
I know. I mean, we could, yeah. I don't know. I've been in the wine mood. We should drink some wine.
You're drinking fucking 50 bourbons right now. I hear you. Had to go to the office yesterday to change my expired password. Has to be done on company site.
Are you
Come
serious?
home and it did not take. Grr. Yeah, I have to do that too. I have to change my password on company Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it fucks everything up and I can't log into anything. And then I can't get into my freaking crap that has all my crap on it. And it's annoying.
Wow. This bourbon is so overpowering in this scenario. I just added a bunch more rye, and it's still not quite there. I think I might need a stronger rye for this one. Hey, Z said, I think I need a beer right now. Beers.
Guess what I have?
What do you have?
I have beer with glitter in it.
Beer with glitter?
I'm gonna do something very mean to you later.
She does have beer with glitter. We actually tried it at a new place that we ate at
Yeah.
earlier this week. No, on Sunday? Or was it Monday? Today's Tuesday. It wasn't yesterday.
No, I think it was Saturday.
It was Saturday because I told Trevor about it on Sunday. Yeah, on Saturday we went to a place called Brick House Craft Burgers and Beer. I had a burger that had sweet and spicy maple syrup on it and an egg. I had a mouthgasm. You guys ever have maple syrup on a burger?
Mine was really spicy and it burnt hole into it.
Okay, yeah. So I've been trying to get eat more peppers, try some spicy foods, just get my body used to it. And while I can understand that spice tends to have more flavor, I accidentally ate her burger or tasted her burger before I tried my own burger, And it wasn't like one of those things where like I stick my tongue on it and like whatever. I took a full ass bite with all the everything because I want to like I'm trying to actually try here, and it wasn't hot as in like I was sitting there crying about how hot it was, but it did absolutely kill my palate for my own burger. I had to get like halfway through my burger before I could really start tasting how good it was.
The OMG sauce was
Hot. It was OMG.
anyway. I am lucky to have won a sample set of the Master Keeps. They're good, but yikes. The price.
You had a sample set, you lucky bugger. Yeah. Bourbon Note Ben is here. Says, hey, I see some friends in here. Bourbon Note. Bobby. What the fuck was that? Bourbon Note Ben, my man.
Who's Bobby?
Cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for being here. I don't know, okay? I don't know what came out. And I even concentrated to try to say it right, and I just Bino says hockey. Must be what he's doing right now.
No, Sugar Kitties are hockeying it up.
Maybe they are hockeying it up.
There are two cats looking at looking
back at
me
me.
as if they both committed crimes. Clearly, they have bad intent with the birds outside.
Yeah, see, I told you they were looking out a window. Or they were by the window.
The one is Sugar, but the other is Tigger, who is over the Rainbow Bridge now. Oh, yeah.
That is sad. Oops. Right here. Bourbon Note Ben says, good steak is a great base layer for an evening of booze. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah,
it
but
is.
Holden can't make a steak without making it really dry or overcooked.
That's not true. That is not true.
What steak was perfect?
Your definition of perfect is different than Chef Gordon Ramsay's definition of perfect, okay?
No, my definition of perfect is not hard to eat.
Lauren does not like the Gordon Ramsay cook in a cast iron pan basting butter over with rosemary and garlic steak. She prefers a grilled steak, which granted, like grilled steaks are good too. It's just that we don't eat steak often enough for me to try to experiment. So then the last time I made a steak, I made it over a campfire when we went up north camping. But we've never actually bought a good cut of steak. We've only ever bought the fucking freezer burned fucking discount steaks in the discount section. So don't tell me I don't know how to cook a steak, because I do. It's just not my fault that we're buying bad cuts.
It is your fault.
No, it's not.
A
The
real
steak,
chef could make anything.
the steak
taste
that I
good.
made Gordon Ramsay style, that was a good fucking steak. You didn't like it because you don't like rosemary and you don't like that style.
I just remember it being hard as fuck. Like a hockey puck.
Well, that's a cut. That's a cut. I mean,
no, that was Miss
It was-
overcooking it.
no, it wasn't. It was pink on the inside. It literally was medium rare.
Mine wasn't. Mine was brown.
I don't believe that. Anyway, but yes, Bourbon Note Ben, you are absolutely correct.
Bino agrees.
Bino agrees about the steak. Company server is in the basement. I don't have a problem. Oh, you run your own company?
Chat narrated by Lauren and Lauren's show. Very cool.
True.
I
She's
know.
just falling a little
I
bit
know.
behind right now.
Everyone would rather listen to me than Holden anyway.
Okay, I'll leave.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It goes puts some more computer stuff. Lauren, an egg on a burger but maple. So his burger had an egg on it and hash browns and something else and maple syrup. Mine was burger and then it had jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, and this thing called the OMG sauce. But it was like a lot of sauce. So it was like dripping everywhere. And that shit was spicy. But it tasted good. I liked it. It was called the Widowmaker. But it didn't make me a widower. Or am I a widow or are you a widower?
A widow maker would be someone who kills me.
Kills men.
Kills me. Well, yes, kills
Yeah.
husbands.
So Holden's not a widower. So it didn't kill me. So it wasn't spicy enough. Get it? It was called the Widowmaker because it was meant to kill you because it was so spicy.
Oh.
But I'm still standing.
And I don't even like spicy food, and I survived. So what
No,
can I
but
tell
you
you?
took one bite.
I could have eaten the whole burger after the first bite. It wouldn't have changed anything. Hot is hot.
Pop 'em, don't watch. Also, one from him, 9 different old. What the hell's a pop 'em, don't watch?
Pop and don't watch the guy
Oh.
on the old interwebs, and he also got. Okay, this is stuff that I actually care about. So you gotta hold on. 9 different old Carter samples. Do you remember the old Carter sample that I got from Sugar Kitty? I think it was Sugar Kitty.
I think it was Sugar Kitty.
Yeah, and it tasted like honey tam, and it was really good. I think I drank it all because I think it was really good. But it was an old Carter sample, and it was fantastic. He got 9 of them. That's awesome. 9 different ones. Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers, the Ben. Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben. Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben. Bubby Baby Bugger. Try to say it fast.
Wait, what does it say? Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben. Buggy Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben.
Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben.
You're supposed to be the rapper here, not me.
Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben. Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben. Bubby Baby Buggy Bumpers Ben. I have a picture of Sugar watching hockey. She loves it. She also watches the commercials during the game and is going to be the next Bosley Hair Club for Cats client.
I saw this lady on TikTok and she has her cat pick out her outfits. And that reminded me of you.
Why? He is a cat.
Yeah, and he picks out his outfits, you know?
Valid.
And yeah, it made me think of you. Joe Dickinson says, who doesn't prefer a grilled steak?
Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Chef Gordon Ramsay, he's British. Wait, I thought British people in the chat.
No, not right now.
He's British, he's weird.
Yeah.
My mom prefers her steak
Go
like
Declaration
leather.
of Independence. Oh, so does mine. My parents always get their stuff well done. Or they used to when I was younger. I think their thing was, actually, I don't know if they got their own steaks well done, but if ever I wanted like something like that where they asked you how I want it, my parents would always order it well done for me, which I can understand if you're giving it to a kid and you don't want them to get sick because a restaurant gives them a bad cut of steak. But it always was ingrained in my mind, and I didn't realize that normal people get them like medium rare to medium. Medium is whatever. Medium rare is probably the most, like, if you like steak, medium rare is probably what the majority of people get. But I ordered it well done for a long time because I didn't realize that it was weird.
My parents just didn't let me order steak when I went out.
Well, not that I ordered steak all the time. You know, sometimes they do that with burgers and stuff too. Yeah. Which burgers are different because unless you know that they're getting a good quality ground beef, then you don't really want it to be too pink on the inside.
You know, what about beef pate?
And that's different. It's cured.
How do you know?
Because the whole point of cooking something is you have to get rid of the bacteria and stuff on the outside. And ground beef, it's ground, so all of it is the outside because it's ground together and the contaminants get in the meat. That's why you have to cook it all the way through. But that's only if there's like a lot more handling involved. If you grind it and then cook it immediately after, that's when you can have, or like if it's fresh or like it's not old, that's when you can have that. And then the thing that you're talking about, the beef that's raw, but like it's a dip, you can put on hors d'oeuvres.
Spread it on your bread?
Yeah, that is cured. Kind of the way you would cure a salmon for like a cold smoking.
Hanging AZ going to start having the occasional beer again. Found out that Ontario basically has the best prices around for Belgian beer and shit ton of it. A shit fine. Right, Joe? Who the heck is Joe? Oh, Joe Dickinson? When the heck was he talking?
He said who prefers grilled.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait, what did it say?
Yeah, who wouldn't prefer grilled?
Yeah.
So knit.
Who's he knitting though?
His kitties.
I know, but who's he Usually that means like
You.
naughty. What about me though?
But don't you do that to cats?
Well, yeah, like, but like,
Yeah,
so you also do it to
kissing them.
humans when you're like.
But he's not.
I had an old Chinese lady do that to me at China Buffet one time. I was trying to get out of the booth. My brother tripped me, and I fell and dropped my spoon on the ground. And I looked up, and she was standing there, and she just like.
You must not be cute anymore.
It was scary.
Hang says, Peter White, yeah, with this heat, nothing like an ice cold beer. Whiskey is taking second place for the summer.
I think you read that a little aggressively, but not bad. Okay, I think I did it, guys.
Sounds like Carly, LOL. Laugh out loud.
Guys, I think it's going to be 2 parts Balboa Rye, 1 part Bardstown Rye Whiskey, which is 96 proof, and 1 part Bardstown Wheated Bourbon. This wheated bourbon is very overpowering for just a Balboa Rye, but I added the Bardstown Rye in there, and it's far closer now. This one maybe is a little bit more rye forward, a little bit more spicy than the actual rye there, but I think it actually has a lot to offer, and it's very good.
Or the other way around. I don't know who we're talking. I don't know who Carly is.
Who?
Carly. And then he says, or the other way around. But who's Carly?
I don't know.
Pepper Jack is the best. I like Pepper Jack.
Wait, when did we start talking about cheese?
On my sandwich.
What sandwich?
My sandwich at the restaurant.
That is a burger.
A burger is a type of sandwich.
No.
Is a hot dog a sandwich or is it a sub?
A hot dog is a taco. Let's be honest. A hot dog is a taco.
Yeah,
a
but
hot
a
dog
taco was made by Mexican people.
No, it wasn't. It was
And
made by American people. And blame the Mexico, wasn't it? Or not blame the Mexico, but isn't that one of those things that American people
No,
made and they're like,
I
oh,
don't
it's Mexican?
think it was. That
Well,
was
there's-
nachos.
Oh, nachos.
Lauren can't see the chat either. I'm trying, but Holden keeps putting damn whiskey in my fucking way.
I know. Well, I was about to start my next one, so I'll bring them down. But yeah, I want to eat more yummy foods, and I want to try more stuff. I want to stop dieting. Just kidding. But like for real though, it'd be awesome.
Found a can of Clifford's Porter in the fridge from last year, and it was 90-ish, and it tasted amazing. What does 90-ish mean?
Degrees?
90-ish degrees outside? It was kind of cold here today because it rained really strong last night.
No, it was like nice.
No, but because they're saying like it's like 90-some degrees over by them, and it was yesterday, but today it was kind of cold because it was only like 75.
It was really nice on
What are the
Saturday.
fucking words coming out of your
Saturday.
mouth?
It was really nice on Saturday. It was 75 with the breeze. Oh, I worked outside all day, and like it was actually one of those days where I didn't hate my life working outside because I hated having to be at work, but like it was like the perfect temperature. It was nice.
Hanging AZ made an Angus burger with pepper jack a few days ago, and you are correct. So in Arizona, do they have the stores that are like Wisconsin themed, and you can go and buy real Wisconsin cheese? Because they have them in Colorado, and like they're busy because everyone wants our cheese. Is that where you got your pepper jack cheese from? Because I'll be honest, sometimes I taste cheese from other places, and it's kind of powdery.
It's kind of meh.
It's like powdery tasting, right?
I don't know. It's just not as
Not
good
as
as
good.
Wisconsin cheese.
Baby booger. Like
Baby
a
burger.
baby booger.
Running down the
High
street.
was 107. Holy F.
Judas Priest.
You tell me. I'm confused. Am I supposed to click on this? How do I do that?
You have to go.
Wait, just do it on your phone. Don't you have it up?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see what this is here.
Oh, it's his commercial for Bosley.
Why does he need more hair? He looks pretty hairy.
I think because he's posing the same way.
I gotta say though, that's some pretty good before and after picture on the hair there. I would buy it for sure. Look at this guy. That's just a stud. Absolute stud right
Is
there.
Sugar a girl though?
Huh?
Sugar's a girl. So
Girls can be a stud.
when have you ever called a girl a stud?
Oh, great. Someone in Green Bay. No way.
What?
Manitowoc Road.
Manitowoc Road is the one on this side of town.
3 hours ago, at the Superior Liquor down the road from our house, someone got a Blanton's Gold and a E.H. Taylor Straight Rye.
Are you mad?
Guess where I went today?
There?
Superior Liquor, West Side. I didn't have shit.
Why don't you just go through town and stop at the liquor stores on the way this way instead of taking the highway?
Because I wasn't really looking for anything in particular. Like,
Well,
I'm not a huge
you could've
tater.
gone home
I don't
with
really care about those 2 bottles. But the fact that I went to a Superior Liquor, there's only 2 in Green Bay. And I went to one of them, and it was the one that didn't get Blanton's Gold and E.H. Taylor Rye. I mean, guys, what the heck is this? And he also got a Smoke Wagon 4th of July edition. But that's just a cool bottle. So
now Holden's upset.
I'm not upset.
I'm going to drink an icy bottle of Victoria.
Why didn't Facebook open? How did I open Facebook?
Because his thing was on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I was so confused.
107. That's like a cold snap.
107, just like
The Chiefs
Weller.
cook their steak in pans with some wine and drenched in butter.
chefs.
Oh, chefs? I see an eye. I thought he was talking about like the Kansas City Chiefs. Like they were
The chefs cook
had
their
like a
steak in
cooking show
pans
or
with some
something.
wine and drenched in butter. That's literally what I did, minus the wine. I didn't do the
He
wine.
likes medium rare.
But you know, if you look up how to cook a perfect steak, Gordon Ramsay's very, very, very famous and popular method of cooking steaks is the first thing that pops up. Every food like lover who cooks anything basically has probably seen Gordon Ramsay cook a steak. You put the steak in, 2 minutes each side, and then you put in the butter and the thyme and the garlic, and you tilt the pan, take a spoon, baste the butter over the steak while it cooks for the rest of another minute or so.
So why did you do that and then leave the fucking steak on there for like 10 minutes?
When?
When you cooked it, I know you overcooked it.
I didn't leave
You
it on there.
It took way more than 4 minutes for our dinner to be done.
Not for the steak.
Mm-hmm.
You also have to let it rest when you're done.
On the stove that's turned on?
No. You have to let it rest off the stove.
You overcooked it. Just say it's okay. Not everything turns out amazing.
No, I didn't overcook it.
You did.
I didn't overcook it. I cooked it good. Mine was good.
So you fucked up mine?
You don't like steak.
You don't like it. Well, maybe if my fiance cooked it better, maybe I would like it.
Okay, I'm cooking steak on Thursday. Cooking steak on Thursday. Or is Thursday our going out day? What did we do last? We went in last Thursday, so this Thursday is my plan and going out.
Yeah, but
right?
we're going out next Tuesday, so.
I know, but we were doing that thing.
Yeah, I know, but.
We're going out with my parents.
Yeah, but that's 2 times.
But it's with my parents.
We went out on Saturday.
Did I plan that?
You picked the restaurant.
That's true. I did. That means that it's your turn.
Next month.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No,
it's not every other week.
It's every week.
No. Hold it.
Bubba.
It's not every week.
They said they do 2 dates
A month.
No, 2 a month, like 2 in, 2 out per month.
No, 1 in and 1 out. That equals 2. It's okay to be wrong. Why are you trying to make yourself so right today? Hanging Z had to walk the pug outside for her evening business, and luckily she took care of business quick. It's probably because she was cooking.
Yeah, it's probably a turn from a poop to a poop pie.
Peter White, when Mr. Rance also said KGBO over. I don't understand these freaking terms today, guys. Is this like some historical shit that I don't understand?
KGBO is probably a place to shop.
Is it?
And it probably is, or it's a place that has a lot of German beer. And Mr. Rance is probably someone from that place.
The KGB probably drank beer. What are those people? Are those the Russians?
Yes.
Oh, well then I'm confused. I thought it was.
I think it's like Russian intelligence or something.
Knit. Are the two of you back and forth?
Ah.
I don't understand that either.
Hey, he says, I am a medium rare guy as well. Like a nice layer of juice after rests. I agree. Picnic basket. Yes, picnic basket. That's a lot of Belgian beers. Hanging Z says, that was a very dramatic reading, Lauren. You almost nailed my passion for beer. Holy fuck, we are far behind on the old chat here. I see. Carly is Ken's wife from Scotch Down Under. Australian people arguing is awesome.
Oh.
That's true.
Do you
Australians
think they
are
watch
awesome.
us argue and think, oh, this is just sad?
Maybe. Tom Shelf Dustin's in the chat says, cheers all. Dusty, my man.
Dusty.
Busty Dusty. Dustin, cheers. Wait, hold on. Actually, we're doing this all day. Top Shelf Dustin, cheers to you. Good buddy. Did I just hear cold and 75? Well, yeah, when it's 75
because
is an outlier.
it was like 90 something degrees with
and
high
humid.
humidity on Monday, and then it rained all night, like it stormed, and today it was only like 75, and there was a little breeze, so it was kind of chilly.
Dustin said he just bought 1 ounce of HP 40, which stands for
Harry Potter's 48 one.
I'm guessing it's probably a Scotch, probably a 40-year-old Scotch at probably 48.1% alcohol, for $110. Not sure, you're gonna have to elaborate on what HP40 is. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good deal. That's insane. I mean, that's super cool for you because I'm sure that 1 ounce is gonna be freaking legend. Wait for it, dairy. But
isn't Sargento from Wisconsin?
They probably have a Wisconsin store here somewhere. I just buy Sargento store cheese.
Right?
I think Sargento's
from Wisconsin, but Sargento is the grossest Wisconsin cheese. I buy Crystal Farms. Their cheese is really creamy.
Tricky says that picture needs to be landscape. I forgot what we were talking about at the time. Probably the
kitty picture.
The kitty picture. Sure, Kitty, don't think that's a girl. I bought a bottle of Angel's Envy Rye today because it is somewhat cheaper than anywhere else on the planet. A little too sweet. I like Rye Forward Planter's Punch. I've never had Planter's Punch, but I've heard from everyone who's had it that the Angel's Envy Rye is super cheap. Not cheap. Super sweet. And I've never had it, surprisingly. I have bought a bottle, but I bought it for my boss to give to his cancer doctor. What are they called? Oncologist. And I got paid back for it, obviously. The rye is so sweet. It's one I would take to family. To be fair, you could be the guy who paid over $100 for Blanton's Gold and suffer drinking that crap. True, but the thing is about Superior Discount Liquor is it's kind of a hole-in-the-wall liquor store, and they don't upcharge anything. I mean, it's all MSRP, so I don't know what Blanton's Gold retails for, if it's $100 or not, but that's one of those things that you kind of just buy to have the bottle. Let's be honest, I don't love normal Blantons, so there's not a reason that I would love.
He got it and he was so excited and he tasted
Blanton's
it and he
Gold.
thought it was nasty.
Not nasty,
but not good.
Just so unbelievably overhyped. But it's one of those things, you know. You have it in the collection. You have like one drink of it ever. You give it to some taters who come over to your house trying to try something good. That kind of thing. Joe says, I can tell you Gordon Ramsay has never won the World Steak Championship and they're always grilled. So, very true, very true. And Bino says, just cook. Don't be bad mouthing my Blanton's Gold trade bottles. We'll be lucky to get OGD 114 in trade of that publicity.
Is that the one that I bought?
I'll trade you OGD 114 for Blanton's Gold. Hanging Z says, I cooked scrambled eggs according to Gordon. He is not wrong on eggs. Yes. Overheat, off the heat. On the heat, off the heat.
So
I've
when
also
I
watched
cook
him.
eggs, I take the eggs and then I put a thing of butter in it. And then I put a little thing of milk in it, and then I just slowly move it around the pan so it gets really big and fluffy. And then I put salt and pepper on it.
Have you ever seen Gordon Ramsay cook eggs?
Yeah, when you showed me.
I did? When did I ever show you that? I don't think I've shown you that.
You definitely have.
I definitely have. I don't show you anything.
I don't show you. All you do is show me things. All you do is show me things and talk.
I've never shown you a video of Gordon Ramsay.
Never?
No.
Ever?
Okay, maybe
You
the
showed
steak
it to
one.
me. Oh.
I never showed you the egg one. The egg one is just one that I've watched like on spare time. I never actually looked up like how to cook the perfect egg. It's just one of those things like Gordon Ramsay teaches you how to cook the perfect egg, and I had seen it on videos and memes and stuff before.
Yes, you showed me.
That never happened.
Hold on, gonna get spanked after
Bino
this.
says venison's the best, which I do really, really like venison a lot. To be fair, I've had 2 to 3 straight from the barrel blends, but never gold. So maybe the gold is okay, but the zero. But I have zero trust. What even is a gold? Like, obviously, straight from the barrel is their barrel proof, whatever. Straight from the barrel, it's obvious. And their normal is their normal single barrel. What is the gold? Is it like bottled in bond or something? Or is it made out of pure liquid gold? Wow, we're so behind in the comments.
Well, do your whiskey. Make your whiskey. I'll read the comments.
You read them slow.
Pour it and do your.
I did. This is a Russell's 13, which is super red fruity, by the way. Like red fruit desserty. So I'm gonna go find something that'll blend that good. Red fruitness.
Okay. KGBO LCBO Liquor Control Board of Ontario. Okay, that makes more sense. KGBO is reference to Canuck State rum liquor stores that are horrible to the consumer. Rance is Ronald Rance, the Irish Yoda whiskey tube. Okay. Thank you for clarifying things, guys, because I don't know any of these answers. The Australians throw around strong curse words like it was beer. So I don't think we're allowed to do that in America without a warning. Does not
There we
make
are.
it right.
Fuck shit, bitch. You can do it on live stream. We just can't do it on my video. Yep.
What else can you do on a live stream?
Okay.
HP is Highland Park.
Highland
Holding.
Park.
Get your shit together.
I love Highland Park.
OMG, I'm back. Where the fuck did you go? Did you leave?
Wait, hold on. Let's not gloss over the fact that he has a 40-year-old Highland Park that he just paid $110 for 1 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Respect.
Is that
Respect.
a scotch?
Yeah, it's the one that I had at the wine place at one time.
Okay.
One of the first scotches that I had.
Okay.
that I enjoyed.
Northwest Bourbon is here. Cheers him.
Mark, cheers. Oh, wait, hold on. Northwest Bourbon. Oh, shit,
that
hold
one
on.
sucked
That was a
compared to
bad
the last
one. Northwest Bourbon.
Much
Cheers. That one was very loud. Very loud.
Man should be free to ride his machine. I don't like how this is going. And not get hassled by the man, but get loaded. I don't want to know what that means. It sounds gross.
Get loaded?
That's why 90% of purchases are from capitalists, no tax in Alberta. So I'm confused. So when we go to Canada, should we not purchase any alcohol there?
No, we definitely should. Why did I put root beer to wash out my gun care? That's just.
I thought you were mixing it in.
No, it was empty, but I put it in there to wash it out.
Blanton's Gold is crazy overpriced and is more in the U.S. than elsewhere. Nah, I have zero interest. Now that Russell's, I'm jelly as heck. I never see that here.
You want a sample?
I found this for Holden. Do you tell him the story?
You can talk.
Okay, so Holden had been whining, bitching, and moaning for months that he couldn't find stupid Russell's 13 here. Okay?
I love Wild Turkey and Russell's like normal.
And then, so he sent me liquor stores. So I knew I was looking for it, right? Well, anyway, months passed by. Months.
It was after they were all gone.
December.
Like, I don't even.
It was in like, so it came out in the summertime.
Yep.
And it was like December. I was just at a liquor store, just not even for him. I just went over there and
She
I
always
looked
looks
at
for me.
the back just in case, but I was there to get stuff for myself. Anyway, and I asked the guy, I was like, oh, my fiance's looking for this. I don't even remember what it was. And he's like, no, we didn't get any of that, blah, 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 blah. And then I looked behind him because he had his office door open. And I see the Russell's bottle, but it was blue, not red. And I was like, oh, is that Russell's 13 back there? And he turned around and he was like, yeah. And I was like, is it for sale? And he didn't say anything. He just walked away and went into the office and shut the door. And I was like, oh, I must have hit a sore spot. So anyway, so I went and looked for my thing and I came back and he had it on the counter. He goes, it's for sale. I think he was keeping it for himself.
I feel bad. He's a very cool guy. He's my friend Patrick from the wine cellar, and he's like, I don't know. But yeah, he's very cool, and I talk to him about whiskey a lot. I don't know if he knows that we're engaged or not, or that she's my fiance or whatever. But yeah, it's just funny the way things turn. I should bring it over there. And I should ask him if he's ever had a pour of it, and then I should bring it over. Because I did that with the little book. I brought it back after he sold it to me and opened it up with him so he could try it. But
some states have completely dry counties. That's depressing.
That's super depressing. Oh my gosh. This smells, oh my gosh. That smells like just pure cherry, like cordial. Like...
It does not smell good.
Yes, it does. This is the kind I'm at 15.
Grass.
No, it smells like medicinal cherry. I definitely, okay, so this has a lot of cherry, but it's kind of more of a cherry pie. This definitely is adding the cherry aspect to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend a little bit of the Cal 15 with a little bit of Rebel Cast Strength.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Because Rebel Cast Strength kind of gives me this pecan pie-ness, and I'm hoping that pie-ness can cross over with that and kind of give me that cherry pie that I want.
Okay, so gold is higher proof.
Gold is higher proof. Interesting. Wait, who's having Hot Taco Tuesday? Mark?
Mark.
That's awesome. We
and
like
call
tacos
Hang
here.
John.
John. I like Hang Like
Most
I like the
taste
name.
way better at 100 instead of 90.
I agree.
Would agree with that.
Fully agree. Honestly, I'm a proof horror, but I won't sneeze away the fact that this Master's Keep at 105 proof kicks some serious fucking ass. I mean, like, yeah, Legendary Barrel Proof's great at 130 proof, but like, I would take that bottle over it any day of the week. It's 105. So, just one of those things.
Sure, Kitty's been on the phone after everything else. Don't ask. It's okay. We want them.
I'm
in
sorry.
Ontario, but the Irish whiskey that's dirt cheap, and apparently all of their Belgian and German beers. Interesting.
We'll have to buy some stuff. How does that work with bringing stuff across the border?
I don't know if it matters if you're just driving over, because if they want to search your car, they'll search your car.
I know, but are you allowed to bring it over?
I would assume that they would ask you what you can and can't have, and they'll say, "Oh, do you have 50 bottles of whiskey in the back of your trunk?" And then you'll say,
Maybe.
"No." And then they'll say, "Pop your trunk," and then you'll say, "Oh," and then they'll be like, "Pop your trunk or go to jail," and then you'll say, "Oh," and then you're gonna pop your trunk, and then they're gonna take all your whiskey and drink it in the back with their donuts.
Bastards! At least they could do is offer me one. Oh, we have donuts. You could eat it with.
I don't really like
I
that.
bet it would be. Well, you didn't like it?
They're just hard and
Oh,
sad.
I liked them. I like the
I
crunchy.
liked everything.
We got these crumb cake donuts. These Stan's crumb cake donuts, and they're a little hard, but they're kind of like hard, like a biscotti.
Yeah, I think they're definitely meant to be soaked in a coffee.
With coffee, but they're so good. They're so.
You better bet that I want a sample of that Russell's 13 LOL, but no need, guys.
I can send you out a sample.
You know what's really funny?
Help brother out.
Is that same month, me and my friend won a raffle that Holden forced us to go into. I won the Pappy, and she won the other Russell's 13. But you sold that to Casey, didn't you?
Yeah, I sold it to my friend Casey. Yeah, so I entered this thing. You can enter once a day for like 2 months. I entered this thing probably 40 times. 40 fucking entries in this thing. Lauren probably entered 5-7 times. And our other friend Alyssa twice. Entered fucking twice. Both of those bitches won a bottle and I didn't. What the hell is this shit? So they're calling me like, "Hey, I just won. Which bottle should I grab?" And I'm just like, I don't know. And then, so Lauren actually did good. Got me the old Rip Van Winkle 10-year. Awesome. But then Alyssa was one of the later winners. So a lot of the other bottles were already spoken for. But this one, this isn't the one that she got me. But there was a Russell's 13 left. And so I had her pick that one up. And I sold it to my friend, who was also looking for it very, very diligently. So, and he really appreciated it. So, it's good.
Peter White says he cannot drink the American Eagle Rye. Fuck. Another waste of money.
American Eagle Rye.
I don't know what this is.
Angel's Envy.
Oh.
It sounded so natural coming off your tongue because I know American Eagle. Yes, I know AE is American Eagle.
I he's not even. Do they have American Eagle in Canada?
I don't know.
It's two very American things. One America and two Eagles. I don't think this is anything me.
Yeah, they go like.
Remember the video of that turtle?
Have you ever seen Peacemaker? Oh yes, the turtle like. Okay, if you guys have ever seen Peacemaker, it's the TV show from DC, from the Suicide Squad, but it's John Cena's character. He got his own TV show, and he has a pet eagle named Eagly, and it's just fucking funny because he'll just be like, "Eagly, come here," and then Eagly will like go and fly on his arm, and then he'll fly off and attack somebody. But like, it's like this, the concept of the show is very, I don't know if satire, I don't know if what exactly satire means, but it's very like bluntly funny, as in like it's very realism, I guess maybe. So like he's like, "Eagly, come here," and then like one of the people on his team is just like this, like literally she's just like, that's like a full ass eagle as your pet. He can't understand you because it's a comic book show, so like you would expect him to understand him, but it doesn't. And then she's just like, "There's no way." And then she later on in the show, like a couple episodes later, she like looks around the corner and like Eagly and him just got reunited, and the eagle has his like wings around him and they're hugging each other, and she's just like, "What the fuck?" And it's just,
Do birds
it's really
have
funny.
attachment?
I don't know. I mean, it's
We should
fake.
get one.
An eagle?
No, a little bird.
Oh yeah, we can. My old science teacher had a little I don't know what kind of bird it was, but it was one of those ones that talked, and it would fly around class, and it would land on your shoulder. She would just have it out in the middle of class, and it would like land on your shoulder, your head, and then like sometimes she'd be talking, and it'd be like, "This is science," type of thing, you know, like yeah.
We should get a chickadee.
We should get a duck.
But chickadees are small and fat.
But ducks.
We're not talking about with
ducks
feet.
go like this with their feet.
Anyway, we love Russell's as well. Russell's 10 is definitely our go-to whiskey.
True, but Russell's 13, if you can find it, is amazing.
Calumet is Old Barton,
which definitely has a ton of cherry.
which
Yeah, and this one in particular, the 15, is the most
Wait, is
cherry
that-
bourbon
how
I've ever
is it?
seen.
Calumet Farms?
Calumet, yeah,
Like
Calumet.
Calumet, Wisconsin?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think Calumet is a horse.
I know, I was just saying, like I said it right.
Or no, I'm sorry. Whirlaway is a horse, but Calumet Farm
Is where the horse is from.
is yes. I think.
Weeders often give you chocolate notes, but you might get chocolate-covered cherry cordial.
Exactly, and that's kind of what I'm.
Oh my gosh, sugar cane's one of the like cherry cordials, right?
I think so.
Guess what we're having at our wedding? Cherry cordial cupcakes. Yeah.
So actually, a thing I get in Weeders all the time is that pie crusty breadiness in a Weeder, and that's what I'm trying to bring with the thing. I know, I see. So that's why I added the Rebel, but honestly, it's close. Like I can see the resemblance, but not quite there yet. I'm not sure what I exactly have to add. It is really good though. But Tater Dom's in the house. And cheers, everyone. Tater Dom. Cheers to my man. You've been doing that today. So solid, ringing in the people.
Cherry cordial dipped in whatever funk.
Weeder.
Oh.
Weeder.
It doesn't matter, but there is a limit of a couple bottles of liquor, a few liters of beer. If you're over, there's just a tax. The limits are posted at the borders.
Okay, good to know.
So we'll just
I
look at the limit before
honestly,
we enter the country.
I wouldn't mind if I could find like, I don't know how readily available it is, but like a lot 40 cask strength. I can see a lot of lot 40 around Wisconsin. Never see the cask strength, and I've heard it's very good. I'm not sure. I bet.
Sorry.
I bet Peter. I bet Peter could probably tell me which Canadian whiskeys I should look for when I'm up there. If there's any Canadian whiskey that's really good that I can't get in America. I would be curious, Peter, for you to tell me that because something I would buy, obviously.
Do you normally call it America or the United States?
America.
Like, I feel like I normally call it the United States.
Sometimes I call it the U.S. Like if I was comparing it to like, yeah, I guess I would call it the U.S. a lot, but I do say America a lot. America.
Do other countries call it the United States or America or the United States or America or
Well, because
the US
technically
or the
Canada,
USA or the US of A?
technically Canada is America.
Well, it's North America.
Yeah, it's still technically
But
America.
that's what I'm asking.
We're just the United States of America. Canada is just one of the states that's not united with us.
They're not a state. They have provinces.
I know, clearly, but it's a joke because like Mexico is also technically a state that's not united because we're the United States, which means that there's ununited states.
Single barrel rebel I tried was Grassy Funk.
See, mine is a lot more like a nutty pie crusty, desserty. So you like the lightness of like a bready pie crust and some nuts. It's not desserty like chocolate desserty, but more like a light
Nut.
bready pie crust, which I actually like.
Okay. Top shelf distances all rib before a Russell's 13.
No.
I
already had Russell's
already
13.
bought this one.
Sorry, we had the Russell's 13 first, and then we got the old rip. See, I do love the collecting whiskey, getting rare bottles, but I'm not the guy who buys 5 bottles of the same kind of whiskey. I just like I'm never gonna be that guy who finds like 5 bottles and buys all 5. I'll buy one, and honestly, even if I see it again at a different store, I'm not gonna buy it twice. The only exception for that I actually did is Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, but those are different batches. I bought batch 152 and 148 or something like that. I don't know. They're both down there unopened, waiting to get to a damn 1,000 subscribers. But those are the only 2
Poland
exceptions.
has Irish luck for finding bottles, I think.
I have decent. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's luck. I go to the liquor store a fucking lot. Like
I have luck.
she has luck, stupid luck. But
Oh
like
my gosh! Did
I
I
do
tell
have
you
some
what
luck.
happened to me?
What happened to you?
Do you remember when? Do you remember when I told you that the guy in the Appleton Woodman's was flirting with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was there again yesterday when I went to the grocery store.
Did you check the liquor section?
I did. They didn't have anything. Well, not what you wanted. They had stuff.
What do they have?
Like smoke wagon crap and shit that you didn't want. Anyway, I know he recognized me because I come in the store and I was looking, and he goes, "Oh, been a long time," and I was like, "Oh yeah, don't come to Appleton that much." And then on my way out, he goes, "Oh, I hope I see you again." I was like, "I hope you have a great
Damn!
day." Yeah.
What the?
And I was like standing back like this, like trying to see what all the bottles were, and he was talking to the other lady, and he was like, she said something, I don't know what she said, but he just goes, "Damn girl, I don't drink the whiskey, I don't just sell the whiskey, I drink it too," or something like that, and I'm freaking just kind of not. He probably thinks I take that whiskey home for myself. And it's probably like, "Oh, we can make whiskey loving babies together."
That poor guy. Is he attractive? What does he look like?
I don't know. He's like, I don't know, medium size. He's not. He looks like he has like muscles, but like the chunky muscles.
Oh, so he's like a big boy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You
have a thing for big boys, though.
Yeah, but I only have a thing for you.
I don't know. This whiskey-loving man is practically me, just working at Woodman's. Just kidding. I'm not the jealous type.
I wish it was
Or I'm
American
not
Eagle
anymore.
Rye. That if that's a thing, what if I made it a thing?
But you can make it a thing. When I become rich off of doing real estate, you best believe that we're gonna open a brewery and distillery.
You're gonna spend all my fucking money.
No, we're gonna have so much money that we can't spend it all because we're gonna have so much real estate investment.
American Eagle Rye, I would drink that big pimpin' in American style. We could get like big, like we get our Glencairns, and the bottom could be like an eagle's
I wonder
foot
if
holding it like this.
I wonder if the name American Eagle
It's
is
trademarked?
patented.
Oh,
Trademark.
I'm sure it is.
That is a bitchin' name. Why does it have to be wasted on a fucking clothing brand that makes clothes for people who aren't like...
It's too fucking expensive to fucking purchase anything.
But like, it's not like you don't see someone wearing American Eagle and think, yeah, fucking America. Like, you just see people wearing American Eagle and think like, yeah, I bet they bench 135 and still call their mom mommy. You know? I don't.
You do sometimes.
As a joke.
Okay. Top Shelf Dustin says the use of humor, irony, exaggeration, and ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity and vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics.
And other
I don't
topical
understand.
issues. Probably when I said satire.
Oh, okay.
The use of humor, irony,
Oh, yeah,
exaggeration.
you're
Yeah. So it would be satire, right? What did I
With
say?
John Cena. I like John Cena.
His name is John Cena.
I go out with John Cena.
He's a big fucking boy.
Yeah, but he's really funny, and he plays Ferdinand in that movie.
No, I love
and
John
he's
Cena.
Such a
He plays Ferdinand?
yeah, in that cute ass movie.
I've never seen that.
We
But
should watch it. It is such a cute.
We
movie.
should watch WWE. Actually, I was watching an interview. This guy interviews a lot of wrestlers, and he asked the Big Show or someone like the Big Show. One of those really, really big guys who was the strongest WWE wrestler. And they said John Cena. They didn't even let him finish the sentence. They said John Cena. It said not necessarily strength for strength or whatever, but no one is able to pick him up and toss him around. And they're like the big people, like the big guys. That no one is able to pick him up and toss him around and manhandle him the way John Cena is. Because the Big Show is like fucking 7 feet tall, fucking 400 pounds.
Is famous Kentucky horse farm. Oh, like the Kentucky Derby. Aren't you supposed to boycott that now?
The Kentucky Derby? Why?
I don't know. I think they did something.
Everyone did something. It's fucking cancel culture, and I hate it.
Sugar Kitty says, ooh, cupcakes.
There's a place in Wisconsin that is also called Calumet.
Yeah.
Wait, they're getting married and Sugar Kitty's invited? Of course he's invited. Everyone's invited.
Everyone can come.
We told you guys. It's February 10th at Badger State Brewing in Green Bay. If you come at 8 o'clock, you can drink for free. It'll be after dinner. It will just have an open bar up into $3,500. It's non-liquor, so it's just beer and wine. But open invitation to all of you lovely people.
You're going to have to tell us what your fucking name is, though, because I don't know how you people
Yes, I mean, your faces probably won't be very recognizable, but if you walk up to us and say, congratulations, it's Sugar Kitty, or congratulations, it's Dustin, be like, my man, and then put it there, and then we drink together.
That's what you're going to say?
No, I'm going to be like, no shit, and then I'd be so excited and be like, I'd be so happy if any of these people came to our fucking wedding. That'd be so cool.
You cannot get Lot 40 cask in Canada.
Anymore.
Sorry. Cheers, Mac.
That's sad. I would suggest picking up some Found North
in
Wisconsin and saving
yourself a trip.
I haven't seen any. I have heard of Found North and how good it is. I haven't seen it in a bottle.
$200,000 Russell's 13.
Not dollars.
What did I say?
I'd get 200,000 Russell's 13 for one Old Rip.
Why are you attacking me? Okay,
Dustin,
the guy gave me a list of shit.
The thing is, Dustin,
over the phone.
I never had Old Rip, and I am a collector as much as I'm a whiskey lover, and I'd rather have 2 different bottles, even if the second bottle is worse than the first. I'd rather have 1 of each bottle than 2 of the same. And that's just like, I want to have fucking 1,000 options to choose from, like in my future bar. I want there to be a bunch of open bottles, because I open every single one of them. But I don't want to have 1,000 of the same bottle. And you're right. Russell's is fucking 10 times better than Old Rip is. And I'll say that every single time. But I do like the diversity of different options when it comes to my allocated bottles. So there's that. I mean, I saw Cigar Blend 4 times. And I only bought 2 of the bottles. Because the other 2 times I saw it, they were the same batch as the second one that I bought. That's why I didn't buy it. But I saw it 4 times. Cigar Blend 4 times. I mean, it's $200 or $220 or whatever it is. So
I need to go to Woodman's after work tomorrow and have words with the man at the liquor department. No.
But what? Oh, that Woodman's in Appleton.
It's okay.
Yes, go fight him for me. I'm sure I'd probably be friends with the guy if he drinks whiskey and likes you.
He seems nice.
Yeah.
He's not very attractive.
Maybe I should be his friend. I'm gonna go with you next time. Oh. He can look at you and be like,
then he's never gonna flirt with me, and sometimes that makes me feel good about myself. Even if they're ugly. It's
okay. Yeah, people flirt with me, so.
Who the fuck flirts with you? No one. Exactly.
That's not true.
Who's flirting with you? Why aren't you fighting them? Why don't you tell them? You think I'm gonna fight them?
It's people I don't know. I mean, I do know them.
So you know them and they're flirting with you? This is just some random guy at the store.
It's just a cart girl at fucking...
You go to the golf course and flirt with women?
I don't flirt with them.
I don't flirt. You let them flirt with you? Holden's gonna get his ass kicked out because it's not straight.
I just need beer.
I need beer. Bring your own goddamn beer then. What the?
You guys see my reaction of when a guy was flirting with her, and I'm like...
That's because I go to this grocery store once every few fucking months to get something for you, and you go to the golf course every fucking
Yeah,
week.
but I only see her like
And
once.
she comes up and with her little teeny golf skirt with her fucking tits out, and you're like, I have a beer. And
She's
like,
flirting
I'll give you
for.
a beer, baby.
She's
Oh, you
flirting
wanna give
for
me
a
big
tip.
tips? I'll give you some big tips too. Gosh.
She's flirting for a tip. It's literally, if you worked at the golf course, you would flirt for extra tip. It's just what you do.
You want me going to the golf course and flirting for extra tips?
Fuck it, I wouldn't give a shit if you're flirting with a bunch of old men.
You're not an old man!
I know, but she's single.
You're not.
She
I'm gonna
doesn't.
give you a ring to wear at the golf course from now on.
I will gladly wear a ring.
Do you wear a glove on this hand though?
Oh yeah. I'll cut a hole in the glove.
You're
I'll
gonna
cut
find
one
every
finger
fucking way out
off.
of this, you motherfucker.
I'll wear it on my right hand. Then at least you'll think I'm saving myself for Jesus.
Look it. Men aren't dangerous, but women are.
Listen, you can trust that my friends would never let anything happen anyway.
Why? Because they're gonna be too busy trying to fuck her?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So she's pretty?
No, well, I mean, she's not like, she doesn't look like she got hit by a bus, but she's not like you, so. the look.
I don't know what turn it was taking back then, but it's taken.
It's taking a weird turn. American Eagle is expensive. Yes.
Since when? Their jeans are like fucking $50 damn.
To
And
be
all their
fair,
shirts are like this big.
to be fair, it's just kind of like they're not expensive, but no farmer would shop there. You think of expensive and cheap, right? Farmers buy cheap because they just need it to have clothes. So that's what cheap would be. So then there's
Why are
like,
you calling farmers cheap? I thought they were rich.
then there's mediocre. Well, no, they definitely are, but they would rather spend their money on a multi-million-dollar tractor than a pair of fucking $50 jeans. So, and then there's like the middle class who like doesn't necessarily care too much about their wardrobe, but they care a little bit. Those are the people that maybe they'll shop at American Eagle if they want like the semi-nice clothing, but they'll shop somewhere at Walmart for the rest of it. Then there's the people who like are a little bit mid-upper class. Those are the people who shop at American Eagle. Then the upper class, they just shop at like fucking Gucci.
Lot 40 cash strength is always in reference to Long Gone 11 and 12 year. The next two releases were meh. AP, American Psychology, Seems.
AP would be Alberta Premium. Cast strength is way better. Is a better buy, but still overpriced here and there. So is Alberta cast strength more available in Canada? Probably. February in Green Bay actually sounds like my time and place.
It's not that fun in February.
He's talking about for a wedding. He'll be there.
I know, but I'm saying Green Bay in February.
It's Super Bowl
actually,
weekend.
It's usually pretty depressing because the Packers aren't in the Super Bowl, and then everyone's like,
But if the Packers are in the Super Bowl and you came onto our wedding, that's Super Bowl weekend, the day after our wedding, you could wake up and go to some fucking house party, and they would probably just, if you showed up to someone's house, knocked on the door and said, hey, can I watch a Packer game with you guys? They'd be like, fuck yeah! And they would let you in, give you fucking free
Wait, is Sugar
food
Kitty
and drink.
a Steelers fan? Because isn't Pittsburgh in the same state? What state is he from?
Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh. He's in New Jersey.
Yes, Pittsburgh is a city.
New Jersey is in Pittsburgh. New
Pittsburgh
Jersey is in
Pennsylvania. No, New Jersey's
in New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey's a state.
Yeah. Which is where he's from.
Okay.
Pittsburgh is Pennsylvania.
I was wondering if he was from Pennsylvania. Isn't he
No.
from? Didn't he live in Pennsylvania at some point though?
He lives in New York.
I think that you're lying to me.
He's lived everywhere, Bubba.
Well, as I'm asking, what if he's a Steelers fan? We beat the Steelers.
Their freaking dirty towel thing. Throw that towel
After
away.
we beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl, we got the dirty towels and we had like Packer towels.
What
like
is
that.
what is everyone's favorite NFL team? That's what I really want to know. Actually, I want to know like when we're talking shit about other
Vikings
NFL
fans in
teams.
here.
Yes, there's probably a few Vikings fans in here. The Lions, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm okay with the Lions, and I don't I don't want the Bears
The
to win the
Bears.
Super Bowl, but like I feel like they have a healthier
Fan base.
than the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings are a bunch of cunts.
The Alberta I tried was damn near hazmat, but drank like a lower proof.
Hazmat would be like 140
Yes,
or
I know.
higher. Yeah, you can't.
I have
fly
to
on a
send
plane.
off some samples your way when it cools down. Count on it.
He's talking to Hang Daisy.
The problem is whiskey keeps getting worse. Better get better bottles. New cigar blends are all passes. That's why you keep seeing it.
It was the same store, or it was the same store. They trickled it out, so like they put out a bottle, it would sell. They put out another one. Just so happened that by the time they kept putting out other ones, I just kept showing up at the store like every day or whatever. And it's Superior Discount Liquor. It's where the other guy went, but it's not the kind of store that people go looking for expensive whiskey. It's the kind of store that people go in buy a $10 Kessler's because they want to get drunk because they're alcoholics. It's one of those stores.
You ever tried Mid-South These Two Bitches whiskey, Holden? LOL. Laugh out loud.
No, but I really want to now. I've never heard of it, but Mid-South These Two Bitches whiskey.
That's what me and my friends are gonna call you and your new fucking golf cart girlfriend. These two bitches. I hope you know I'm gonna go to the
She's
golf
only
course.
asked me out one time.
She
That's
asked
a
you
joke.
out.
That one's a joke. That one was a joke.
Recent cigar blends are young. I haven't had the Old Elk cigar blend.
Ooh, that's one that
To the couch.
to the couch. That's
So,
the Old Elk.
He's not getting the couch. He's gonna get one of his dirty couches he has in the garage tonight.
Well, technically the one is fully cleaned in a 3-piece sectional for $500 if you
I
guys
hope
are
it's
interested.
still moist.
Well, hold
Chateau
on.
Bourbon. Hurry up!
I really also want to try the Old Elk cigar blend. I want to know how it compares to the Joseph Magnus. I did have a more recent Joseph Magnus. Not sure what blends are young and which blends aren't, but the one that I had was really good. Now, I haven't had the old cigar blends, and like a lot of things in my life and me and whiskey, like Elijah Craig barrel proofs and stuff like that, the older ones are better, and I've never had them. So the newer ones are my kind of control whiskeys. The newer ones are, and everything I've had so far, like Elijah Craig barrel proof, the newer ones, there are good ones. But then I tried the C920, and it was way better than the good ones that I thought were good. So until I have the really good old batches of cigar blend, I'm gonna say that I tried my friend Casey's, and it was batch 145 or something, and it was really good. So I gotta say actually maybe his was 158. Either way, it was really good. So I have nothing but positive outlook on how the cigar blends are gonna be. All right, now you can continue.
60% of women are found attracted by men on dating apps and 10% of men.
Mm.
So I'm just part of your 60%.
So listen, I mean, so she probably got 50 matches a day. I swiped on probably fucking 30 girls a day. When I didn't
You're
have,
not helping your case.
okay, you're the only person I ever went on a date on. You went on multiple dates and used men for their money to buy you dinner. Okay, don't talk to me. Anyway,
You asked girls to come fuck you in a parking lot.
and when they said yes, I blocked them. Anyway, when I got Tinder, I had normal pictures on there. I'm talking 2 matches a week. Then I took my shirt off, got in the mirror, had my abs out, and I was like skinny, sexy, like whatever. Took a picture like that, posted 2 of them where I had like my nice, like, it was never really much of it. It was never a 6-pack, but it was like a 4-pack where like the only thing I was missing, it's probably more like a 5-pack, just missing the bottom line in the middle. I'm talking like 20 matches a week, 30 matches a week. Like I was getting swipes like crazy. Not that they ever wanted to talk to me or wanted anything more than fucking dirty things from me. But that was how dating online works. So if you're a guy, you basically have to be like fucking drop dead gorgeous. Because the thing is, for guys in general, and this is a very generalization, guys aren't really attractive. And I'm not saying that.
Why girls are so picky? You want to know why?
I'm not done talking.
Do you want to know why? You want to know why? It's because if we're gonna get treated poorly, it better be by someone that's fucking hot as fuck.
Okay, yes.
If you're ugly and treating me poorly, then that's not okay.
What I'm trying to say is, guys, as a generalization, I'm saying this as a straight man, but also a straight man who can admit when there's an attractive man, right? Guys are not attractive people. They're just not. It's way harder for a guy to be attractive than it is for a girl to be attractive.
That's just because men think with their dicks and women think with their head.
Okay, but now what I'm saying is, an ugly guy or a guy who's just not necessarily attractive in public can totally win over a girl with riz and fucking funny and smart. Like
fall in love with their head before they're
exactly,
wieners.
Which is why dating apps, if you're not like fucking hot, dating apps won't work for you. You have to meet a girl in public, like if you're a man. That's just the way it is.
Okay. Top Shelf Dustin says $50 for jeans. That's very reasonable. First of all, Dustin, the first pair of jeans I bought myself in like months was at Old Navy, and they were on the clearance rack, and they were $14. I never would have bought them if they were more than $14.
We got a deal shopper over here, though.
I just can't. No. Moving on.
Hold on. This Russell's 13. I mixed a Cal 15 and a Rebel cast strength. Rebel is a wheated bourbon at cast strength. The pie aspect and the cherry aspect of this does go very well together. It makes a hell of a blend. It is slightly in the realm of Russell's 13, but not even close. Russell's 13 still beats it, but a cheaper, because Cal is still a little bit expensive, but a cheaper alternative, if you don't get the Russell's 10, maybe try blending these two, or maybe just Cal with a different wheater. The cherryness in Cal with a wheated bourbon, one that preferably has a bready / pie crust taste, that's going to be kind of your gateway toward Russell's 13. I had to finish that out because we're at an hour and 47 minutes, and it's been.
That's because I had to yell at you.
We're not getting to this guy today. That's
see, guys get extra points for being funny and having a ton of dough.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, dating apps are not made for guys.
Nobody shops like Gucci. Those are idiots. LOL.
100% true.
Have you ever been to a Gucci store? Because there's like nothing in it.
If I was rich, which I will be at some day, like when I'm rich, the only thing that I will wear that I will spend probably money on that isn't necessary is going to be watches. Not like a lot of watches, but like I will have a Rolex. I'll probably have like.
What the fuck makes you think you get to go buy expensive watches? Okay, you have enough expensive shit. I think when we're rich, I get to spend my own fucking money for once. Okay, I'm gonna buy myself a pink car.
But I'm talking about rich, when we're rich.
And we're rich.
I'm talking about when we have money. The thing is,
you
nobody buys
stop?
it.
No, you don't need a Rolex. You have enough freaking watches. I have nothing.
Buys a Rolex.
I have nothing.
I'm just saying. Nobody buys a Rolex unless they have that FU money.
Hanging Aziz says, I spend money on suits, but I'm cheap with shorts and jeans.
Ooh, I love a suit. Oh, I love
It's American Eagle Gap level. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never been to a Gap. There used to be one in Green Bay, but it closed years ago. So
I feel like Gap is like, I thought Gap was like the little kids version of fucking.
There is a kids Gap. Also.
Oh, it's Aerie, right?
Aries is
Aerie is a Victoria's Secret.
No, Aries is the underwear.
The kids version of Victoria's Secret.
No, fuck. Will you shut up?
Is it not?
No, Aries is the underwear freaking store for American Eagle.
I thought Aerie was a fucking teenager / kid version of Victoria's Secret.
That's pink.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Stop acting like you know what women's shit is. Not many distilleries punch out more than 100% rye than Alberta Distillery Limited, the MGP of the North. Okay. Is that like a distillery will be passing?
No, but they'll probably have it in stores in Canada. Because Alberta Premium, they have Alberta Premium here. Actually, they might have the cast strength here. Now that I think
I
about
don't
it.
know what this
It's in a box.
means.
If you go to a swap meet, you can find some swap meet Louis.
I'm just gonna skip it. I'm
Well, he's talking to Dustin.
Pennsylvanian by birth, but far eastern, not western. I'm not a big NFL fan. My sport is hockey after living in North New York. Okay.
Hockey is just a fucking
Please,
cool
Bales.
sport. Hold on. 2-second hockey rant. The only reason why I don't watch hockey religiously, along with basketball, not that I like basketball, but I would totally watch hockey religiously. Why the fuck is there 100 and some games in a hockey season? Oh, it's so much. Like, the NFL is nice. 1 game a week, fucking 16 games. Easy. But how am I supposed to watch 3 games of hockey a week for like 100 and some games? That's like a lot.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
just a lot for me. And I don't want to miss one. I don't know. That's
Okay,
my
so he
experience.
lives 15 minutes from where he was born in Pennsylvania. So he's not like.
That's nice.
Go Pack Go. Agreed. Golf cart girlfriend. Ooh my. Holden's gonna have his little golf whore, and I'm gonna leave him and take all of his fucking money. You should have the Storytime Fred at Fred's Cigar Whiskey finished MGP. Is Storytime Fred a thing?
Storytime is a YouTube channel.
Okay. That's what I meant.
Yes. And the Storytime Fred, I'm assuming, is one of their picks.
Oh.
And it's a finished MGP, which
Okay.
is a typical cigar blend. It's usually a finished bourbon. So
Sandtrap Sally, I've heard of her. Golf cart girl. Is her name fucking Sally too?
no,
What's her name? You know it, don't you?
they have fucking name tags on the front of the card.
Holden. I do shit all the time, and you don't notice it. It's right in front of you. Don't sit here and tell me that you're reading fucking girls' name tags that are probably placed on their boobies.
It's on the
Is it
card.
right here? Is it right here?
It's a fucking plaque on the windshield of the golf cart.
What's her name?
Amelia.
You have a cousin named Amelia. Get your head out of your ass.
I don't like this
Disgusting.
girl.
That is disgusting.
She flirts with me. This isn't fair.
The third hole. Holden! You're with her on the third hole, you nasty motherfucker.
Third hole, Sally.
Third hole, Sally, and 5-line Holden.
No.
Flirt back with her and you'll see. I'm like
Fucking-
thingy green.
If she actually flirted with me and liked me, she would have looked at my fucking social medias and saw that I'm a fucking taken engaged man.
When was the last time you posted me to let people fucking know you were taken and engaged?
My last 3 Instagram posts are all of you.
The fuck did you post? I don't
Our
even have
Halloween pictures and stuff.
free dinner user sneaky player. Well, you know what? I miss women who would invite you to their house and cook you a meal. Well, Holden's not getting any meals cooked for him until he drops his new
I'm
girlfriend.
so hungry. I don't.
3 a.m. closing time. There are no unattractive girls. First of all, we
Until they
don't
turn on
ever
the
make it
lights.
that way.
Until they turn on the lights. Let's be honest. They're all attractive till the lights come on.
80% of women have kids. 40% of men
Wait,
have
wait.
kids in modern era. Women hook up more than men.
That's very true.
I don't hook up with anyone.
Fuck it. Okay, but if you like go on social media, the average body count for like women or like the attractive social media women when they go out and just do surveys of that shit is 20 to 60 people. The
Okay.
average body count for a man is fucking 5.
How many do you think your little friend has? She just wants to notch a little off you. Nasty whore.
I can't help being hot.
Holden, a Rolex? Bro, no. Man up. Don't get a Rolex. See? Listen to Dustin. Spending my fucking
Only
money.
people who have FU
Rolex
money
should
have
not be your
Rolexes.
ultimate watch goal.
That's not. Don't no.
For Rolex is for people who don't have real money.
Let me stop these people before I think. When I say Rolex, I don't mean I want a Rolex because like when I say Rolex, I mean the reason I want a Rolex is because people who have them usually have the FU money, and when people see them, they associate it, and it's basically a flex. If I had a Rolex,
Who are you flexing for?
my friends, I would just fucking wear
Are you
each one
trying
of
to get
them
in
just to
their pants
piss
too?
them off. No. just to make them upset.
Gap is the cheap version of Banana
I like
Republic.
way better watches than Rolex, guys.
I would get a Killer Omega. Dustin probably all comes from the same factory in Indonesia. LOL. Laugh out loud. Okay, we're back to some whiskey.
Alberta Premium Cast Strength is all over New Jersey. Can buy it here everywhere.
Oh, well then maybe we should just get it there because then
Yeah, well, I
it's
think
probably
they
cheaper
might
in
have it in
America.
Wisconsin. I know they have normal Alberta Premium in Wisconsin. I don't know if they have the cast strength.
More about the watches.
Well, hold on. I want to
Ah.
Duo, GLC, Grand Seiko. See, the thing is, I don't know all the different watches. The Rolex is like buying. It's like buying Gucci. Is it worth it? No. Is it a big name? Yes. If someone,
Dustin, you could get the time to call him an idiot right now.
yes. If someone's gonna recognize something, they're gonna recognize a Rolex over an Omega. Yes, the Omegas are cooler, worth more, better looking. But I would get a Rolex simply so that when people see it, they're like, damn, he has a Rolex? Fuck that
Nobody
guy.
thinks that. Not one person.
People do think that.
People don't.
Men do. Men are competitive.
I really don't
think
think
you
that men
realize
think that.
that men are competitive. Well, childish men are competitive. And have you met one of my friends who's more mature than me?
Why do you care about what your friends think? My dad says he feels good when he finds clothes at his size at the same Vinnies.
Me too.
Same thing with the NBA. Too many freaking games. Hockey has become lame, and the NBA is 3-point shooting contests. College football and NFL are it. I do prefer the NFL.
I just like the fact that you can actually watch every game and feel like you're cheering them on. Whereas, like, and if you lose a game in the NFL, it fucking matters. Whereas in like basketball and hockey, like, who gives a shit if you lose? You're gonna play 150 other games. That's the only part. I love hockey. I love watching hockey. I think it's such a cool sport. But I will never be able to follow hockey the way I follow football because of that reason.
At 5'3", why would I watch basketball? Big problem with hockey is overextension. That's why there's so many games. Whores on the green. That's a good one.
Whores. Hoolers. There's whores on the green. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're the whore on the green.
I am not. Maybe you shouldn't marry such a sexy man.
Did you have an alias back in the day, Holden? Mine was Russell. LOL.
An alias? I called myself Jim. When I would go order at fast food restaurants, because I used to be fat, I would tell them my name was Jim, because when you say your name's Holden, everyone just fucking looks at you funny and makes you spell it out. So every time I ordered food, I said my name was fucking Jim. Nobody messes up Jim. It's easy, J-I-M. Like, unless you're fucking stupid, then it's G-Y-M. But really, like, Jim is better than Holden when it comes to a fast
Sally
food restaurant.
Struthers might be able to find Holden some food. Nope, she ate it. Doesn't even have a whiskey shelf when he's planning a fucking Rolex purchase.
Actually, hold on.
I'm just clicking on things.
Joe, actually, I've made some calls. I'm talking with the city. I'm applying for permits, and we're starting the basement. So the actual bar is underway.
Okay, so Peter White and
worry.
Sugar Kitty say that this Allange is real FU money, big name, and worth it. Top Shelf Dustin, richest dudes I've ever met in Arizona dressed like bums. Yeah, like fucking Adam Sandler. Why can't you just be like Adam Sandler? You know what? I bet he lets his wife buy whatever the fuck she wants and doesn't spend his money on his own shit.
But if we had FU money, you'd be walking around in Prada if you wanted to.
I don't want to walk around in Prada.
I'm
I
just
want
telling
to
you
go to
you
Hobby
could.
Lobby. My ex
We'll
used
have
to be
such a
a
big
real
house.
estate agent, told her not to judge a book by its cover in Arizona.
I'm not going to be a real estate agent, though. I'm going to buy and flip houses and rent out houses and duplexes.
Okay. He's talking more shit about the Rolex.
Rolex is flexing for people who watch reality TV. Smart people don't give a crap. Why would he want the respect? See, the thing is, I don't want their respect because I could care less about their respect. I mainly want them to look at their own lives and think, I'm not getting anything done. Because honestly, I don't know if them are watching this, but basically, like, my friends will never be the people. Honestly, they probably wouldn't even care. But I want a Rolex for Rolex sake. And yes, it is very much a cliche. But my friends would never understand anything else besides the cliche, so that's what I'm gonna do. And if I'm gonna own a Rolex, it's not gonna be the first one, and it's not gonna be the only watch that I buy.
Here, look
That
at this
just
watch.
needs to be clear. You can keep going on.
That's it.
Oh, we're caught up. Oh my god, we're caught up. I suppose we just hit the 2-hour mark, which is fucking long.
That's because we've been fucking yelling for the last 20 minutes.
And only blended 2 whiskeys. Oh, my literally my favorite style of watch. These are literally my favorite style of watch. But how much are they? I like this one.
$700.
No.
Stop.
Stop. That's a 720 FE.
What does
I don't
that
know what the
mean?
fuck FE means.
Well, you know it's expensive when they don't put the fucking price on there.
Unless FE is like a different kind of money. But it's fucking 18 karat
Okay.
gold.
Let's call it a day so I can go and yell at you some more.
I like this though. That's pretty bitchin'. I mean, it's pretty plain, but it's pretty like simple elegance. 25th anniversary too.
Hey.
But yes, anyway. Okay, everybody, thank you all for being here.
So we didn't get very far through the whiskeys because Holden was fucking flirting with
I
some
made a
whores on the fucking greens.
To the couch. I made it through 2 whiskeys and blended 2 whiskeys. Like that's decent. 1 whiskey per hour.
700,000.
I'm
I
at-
told you I was right.
I'm at whiskey per hour. 1 whiskey per hour. Rolex for Rolex sake. I
already
was actually watching that crap.
I am gonna throw.
You didn't. You stopped at the fucking
I
link.
put them up there and I read
Oh.
them with my facial expressions to the camera while you were bitching about your fucking Rolexes.
Patek Philippe, or sorry, I don't want to butcher this.
Oh, just whatever. It's
Patek
pretty
Philippe
streamlined.
is pretty streamlined.
I like those
those,
not
not
so
so
bulky.
bulky. That's not $700. That's $720,000. Okay, chill. 700K watch. Yeah, that's solid. You can get a Lang. You can get a Lange. I'm assuming is what it is, not a Lang. For about 30K. Patek's movements on lower end are meh. So
Okay,
yeah,
we're
that's
clear
it.
to end for the day.
Thank you all for being here. We had fun tonight. Actually, we had a good time. It's
We
8
did?
o'clock. It's 8 o'clock, and I
I found
haven't.
all about you little dirty whores in the closet.
You fucking flirt with guys at Women's.
Who did I flirt with? I didn't flirt with anyone.
Who did
all
I
I
flirt
did was
with?
get flirted
All
with
I
and then
did-
I ran away.
Me too. I'm just fucking hot. How am I supposed to help
I'm
that?
just fucking hot. You know what? I hope she sees your big old fucking friend on your forehead on Friday.
I don't give a shit.
She's gonna not flirt with you anymore.
I'll just talk about you.
Why? You're just gonna go up to her? I am here. I'm my fiance.
No, I'm gonna be like, me and my fiance were drinking on Tuesday, and then she'll be like, "Oh, you have a fiance?"
You know what? The problem is that this shouldn't have happened after multiple encounters with this woman. It should have been the first encounter with this woman. So now you started a problem.
I don't
and you're
see
gonna
it,
go on
Bella.
flirting with whores all the time.
The golf course that I go to, I actually think has 12 different fucking card girls.
Can you?
I see the
so
same
that we
card
can
girl
go yell
once
at
every
each other
fucking 2
outside
months.
of the camera.
Okay, actually, hold on, I'm still talking. Datograph is 80 to 90K starting. I have heard of those as well. This is Freestyle Live. We are busy talking BS. This is a freestyle. Wicked. Slim Shady. It's German and not French, so it's long.
It's a long A.
No, it's longa. He's in quotation marks.
No.
Long A.
Long A.
Long A. Longa. Longa. Girls are more into guys with rings. That's true. That's true. They like the
I'm
competition.
not sure if I should punch you or punch the girl. I think it's gonna be you.
Anyway, thank you guys for being here and watching, hang out with us. We had a good time today. I'm hungry. It's been a long time since I've eaten food, but I've drank copious amounts of alcohol, so that's always fun. Holden said it right. Longa.
I don't like that.
Longa. But anyway, yes, if you guys haven't yet, please hit the like button, lick the like, and like the lick, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because I want to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can finally open up my Joseph Magnus cigar blend and buy a new camera because I think it's time. But that being said, you guys, please, like I said, hit the like button. Also, thank you all for being here and spending the night with us. If you aren't already on some other people's live streams, make sure you go check out whoever else is live streaming tonight. Not fully aware of who it is, but usually it's 21090. Maybe it's My Bourbon Journey. Maybe it's Bad Axe Bobby. Maybe it's Scotch Down Under. Right?
Scotch on the
We when are we gonna figure this out?
When are you gonna figure
Is
this
it
out?
Scotch on the Bayou?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You said Scotch Down Under, you fucking weirdo. You upset me too much for the day.
I can maybe afford the Langa. I can maybe afford the Langa one someday. The Datograph, nope. You have to be nice to these golf ladies. They bring you beers. Exactly.
He can bring
You
his
don't
own
have a
fucking
choice.
beers. He can stuff them in his fucking pants since he wants to show off his big
Beers. 21090's up now, guys. Make sure you go check out them. Make sure you let them know I sent you. And yeah, go hit their like buttons and subscribe to them as well. I know you guys already are, but that's gonna be it for this live stream. Thank you all for being here, and see you all in the next class. That was a good one. Cheers, everybody. Thank you again for being here. Peace. Nothing wrong with Scotch Down Under, but he's on in the morning. Yes. Cheers, everybody.